Don't believe every spirit out here. Okay, the Bible tells us to test every spirit to see if it's of God. Okay, and everybody that's out here giving relationship advice, or everybody that say that they are a man or woman of God, or whatever they claim to be, test these spirits, because everybody is not who they say that they are. Okay, it's a lot of wolves in sheep's clothing out here, and I'm not just talking about pastors and prophets. It's a lot of wolves in sheep's clothing that are just regular people, that are celebrities, so-called pastors, so-called prophets. It can be just a regular person, just an average Joe. So test these spirits. If you around people, test the spirits of your coworkers, your pastor, your mama, your cousin, your sister, your brother, your auntie, your spouse, even your neighbors. Test these spirits to see if they are of God, because many people are being deceived. People are wearing masks. Okay, people are good at acting and pretending. So test these spirits to see if they are of God, especially if you are attending a church. You up under somebody ministry, or up under their leadership, whatever mentor that you may have, the person who may be your mentor or spiritual leader or whatever, they might not necessarily be a pastor or a prophet. Maybe they claim to be a God-fearing person, a God-fearing man or woman of God or whatever. Maybe they may not be in ministry altogether. Maybe they may be a life coach. Maybe they may be just a regular average Joe, But everybody ain't who they say they is. So when you meet people, test these spirits before you get into a relationship with somebody. Test these spirits before you get into a marriage with somebody, especially. Test these spirits before you start bringing and inviting people in your house, okay? Test these spirits before you start going out on dates with people. Test these spirits of your so-called friends, because some of them are frenemies and low-key hating and waiting on you to fail. Test the spirits of these people and see if who they say that they are, or see if who they claim to be aligns with the word of God. Okay? See, do their actions line up with the words that depart from their lips? Okay? If it's off, okay? If what they say ain't lining with their actions, that's a red flag. It's something to think about, something to observe. Okay, so be mindful of who you are keeping company with. Okay, because birds of a feather flock together, and bad company corrupts good morals. Okay, I think that's how the saying goes. But test these spirits. Everybody's motives and intentions are not pure. You got, so-called life coaches and relationship coaches, and, people on TikTok and, YouTube and all over the place that's giving all types of advice and stuff. And everybody's intentions are not good, okay? Some people just have the gift of gab, okay? There's some smooth talkers out there. So be careful, because this is a season where you need discernment. Ask God to increase your discernment, because people are being deceived. There are manipulators out here, pretendians, chameleons, okay? Actors, okay? People is really good at acting and pretending, okay? So test these spirits. I ain't just talking about your pastor and them people at your church, but I'm talking about everybody. Test these spirits to see if they are of God, especially If you're in a relationship with someone, you just meeting someone, you're dating someone, you think about getting married to someone, test these spirits to see if they are of God. Okay? Test the spirit.